Jacqueline Ferns Miss World 2020 inspired look. Breathtaking. Handcrafted. South African minerals. Precious stones. Makeup. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Right, while I'm doing foundation, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Jacqueline Ferns. She was born in May 19... Who cares? She's beautiful. She's angelic. She's an angel sent down to earth to be our queen. She was born in Nelspruit, Mpumalanga in South Africa. And after matric, she moved to Bloemfontein, where she then studied at the University of the Free State, and she got a degree in criminal psychology and media. So she met her husband on Facebook while she was working in Dubai as an air hostess. How amazing is that? Facebook. So Jacqueline and her husband has been together for 8 years, married for 6, and they cannot have children of their own, but they have beautiful dogs, which is practically their children. I bet you that those dogs are in doggy heaven, because they've got a queen looking after them. So Jacqueline also owned a Ace Models here in Limpopo, and she sold the agency in December 2020, and then she moved to Johannesburg. So how sad is that for our Limpopians, that we lost our queen? But now we're going to talk about her husband. She's married to no other than Lyndon Ferns. Yes, Lyndon Ferns. Here is some background on Lyndon. Handsome too, if I might say. Well, Lyndon Ferns. He was born on the 24th of September in 1983 in Limpopo, and he went to the University of Arizona. Wow. In 2004, he was the member of the men's 100-meter freestyle and set a world record. In 2006, he also competed at the Commonwealth Games. In 2007, in Australia, he was the first man out of Africa to compete in the 100-meter butterfly under 52 seconds, and actually, he broke his own African record. In 2008, he competed at the Beijing Olympics, and he set an African record under 48 seconds, and he was placed at the top 6. In 2009, he was part of the South African team to compete in the 2009 World Championships. He was also the first male out of Africa to compete in the 100-meter freestyle under 48 seconds, and he set an African record for 47.79 seconds. Guys, I can't even walk that fast. And in 2011, he retired from competitive swimming. They got married in Kleinkop at a beautiful boutique hotel in Centurion. And her wedding, not only she got married, their wedding pictures were taken by the super talented photographer, Renske Marie. I want you to enjoy a few photographs of their wedding. Check it out. This might look like a Botox gone wrong. So like I mentioned, Jacqueline, so now we're going to talk about Jacqueline's achievements. Like I mentioned, she's got a degree in criminal psychology as well as media. She is a successful entrepreneur. She owns 3 businesses. I can't even blink, so I can. She owns 3 businesses with 100% women employment. How inspiring is that? So, some of her achievements that really stuck to me is when she became the brand ambassador for Hisense in September 2020. How? Send me a TV. And also she appeared in there's a South African program, The Insider, where she and Lyndon appeared at the Kolkol Mountain Resort. Beautiful. And I think what makes that so beautiful is because Jacqueline appeared. She appeared in that program because she's an angel sent. She was an angel sent down to look upon us. But anyway, and then she also appeared in multiple TV shows. So every time when I go on social media, I see another achievement that Jacqueline accomplished. It's so inspiring and it's amazing. She's doing magnificent world. World. Well, yes, world. She changed the world. But she's doing magnificent work in South Africa. And now for the most exciting achievement is when Jacqueline Ferns became Mrs. South Africa 2020. Mind blowing. It was the most exciting day of my life. So while I'm finishing off this eye, I want you to enjoy a few moments, and I can't even say moments, just a short few seconds of her journey of my favorite achievements that she accomplished. If that makes any sense, watch this. So, I am gonna finish off this eye off camera, and we will be back very soon discussing Jacqueline Ferns. I'm so excited! Right, eyes are done. Now we are gonna talk a little bit about Jacqueline's charity work. She is a director at the Ngwana Baby House. So that's a foundation where they deal with orphaned babies as well as abandoned babies. That's a very, very soft spot for Jacqueline's heart, is it when it comes to children, because I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but they can't have children of their own. So that's why abandoned women and children is a very, very soft spot for Jacqueline herself. And then she's also part of the Women for Women Foundation, which Cindy Lee Roberts, a very long time when she started the Women for Women Foundation. But I've got this story to tell you with this Women for Women Foundation that Jacqueline hosted about a year and a half ago. So I still remember my stepmother was sitting right next to me at the Ranch Hotel in Limpopo. And I still remember her in my ear whispering, "Take a photo of Jacqueline. I want to show my friends that I actually saw Mrs. South Africa." And I keep on telling her, "Mom, it is not Mrs. South Africa yet. She's a finalist." And she still keep on telling me, "Yes, I know. But take a photo. I want to show my friends." So I took this very, very blurry, out of the box photo and I sent it to her. And while we're having this very, very gourmet meal, I still remember Jacqueline coming to our table and she spoke to us like we were friends for a very long time. She was so warm-hearted and she was so friendly and she was Jacqueline. I'm speechless. Like she's just Jacqueline Ferns is one of the most amazing women in South Africa. And I don't think just in South Africa. All over the world, she touched millions of hearts. So there's two organizations that Jacqueline is really involved in. And that is the Women for Women Foundation, which is the upliftment of women empowerment and abandoned women and babies and the disadvantages of the women as well as the children. And it's also a non-profit organization. You can follow them on this link that I'm giving you now. Other one that Jacqueline is very involved in is Adventure with Elephants. So I'm not 100% sure what they do, but it's a magnificent place to be. It is in Bella in Limpopo. You can actually interact with the elephants. You can do photo shoots at the Adventure with Elephants while you're actually interacting with I'm talking so fast when Jacqueline is like all over my head at the moment. And yes, Jacqueline, you can come sit next to me while I'm doing your makeup. Shout out. Come sit next to me. I'll glam you up. But yes, you can actually go to Adventure with Elephants and you can interact with them like I mentioned. You can take photos with them. And I really encourage you to do that. While I'm just doing my finishing touches you can watch a few pictures of Jacqueline You can watch the photos where Jacqueline had gal. While I'm doing my finishing touches, enjoy a few photos where Jacqueline recently visited Adventure with Elephants. Stay tuned. The moment you've all been waiting for. In November 2019, Jacqueline was crowned Mrs. South Africa at Emperor's Palace. So I've got another story with this crowning. I remember we had dinner at Friends, and when I joined her modeling group, Ace Models, she created a WhatsApp group. And on this group, we received the message that Jacqueline won Mrs. South Africa. And I won't say shocked, but I was like, really? And when it actually sunk in, I phoned my stepmother, because my stepmother is a massive fan of Jacqueline Ferns, right? So I still remember I phoned my stepmother. I said, "Sy het gewen." and she's like, "What? Wie, ja?" And I said, "Jacqueline Ferns won Mrs. South Africa." And I still remember how she screamed, "Yes!" And I was screaming because I'm so happy that my idol, that up until this day, she is my inspiration. And she won. She literally won Mrs. South Africa. It was the most happiest moment of my entire life. So with part of this whole crowning and this beautiful crown she's got, and this sash and everything that's just so amazing, she received a Suzuki Vitara. She's also the brand ambassador for SABC3, and she received R1 million worth of prizes. Not only is she beautiful, but she's rich. And also she received massive sponsors, like all these sponsors down below. And it's amazing. Jacqueline is amazing. She's bringing the best out of me. So while I'm just putting on the other lash, it will take me another 5 years or so. So let's talk about Miss World. I still remember on the 6th of December 2019, I've set a reminder on my phone to watch it live, South African time. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. But she was breathtaking on that stage. It was held in Las Vegas, and she actually wrote on her Instagram, "Viva Las Vegas, excitement overload, bucket list ticked." And I give it to her. The two looks that I really admire, both of them were designed by the fashion doctor. The one is actually this look that inspired me to do this look. It's a handcrafted dress using precious stones that resemble South African minerals. And she also had a headpiece made of gold roses as well as peacock feathers. And her evening dress was an off-white pull dress, also handcrafted and also designed by the fashion doctor. Beautiful. It was just absolutely amazing. Take a look at this. This is a journey of Miss World. Jacqueline's most favorite thing in the world, lips. Let's talk about her looks. And in my personal opinion, she is the most beautiful woman on this planet. Why Jacqueline? She's inspiring, she's warm-hearted, she's amazing, she's beautiful, she's friendly. I've got a million reasons why I chose Jacqueline. I started following her on Instagram, and I've sent her a personal message. I think she actually responded immediately, and I was asking about like ace models and how can I join, and she said to me, Jean, come to class and see what it's about. She invited me, and she knew I could do it. And I said to her, Jacqueline, like, I can't do public speaking. I'm not confident. She made me confident. She made me confident. She opened my eyes so that I can be the better version of myself. The reason why I'm sitting here today doing this, what I actually love, is because of Jacqueline Ferns. She inspired me. She opened my eyes. Favorite person in this world. I still owe you that cake, Jax. You can follow Jacqueline on Instagram. You can follow her on Facebook. You can follow Lyndon on Instagram. You can follow Adventure with Elephants on Instagram. All that Instagram social links will be in the description box down below. You can also follow me on Instagram. All my social links will also be in the description box down below. Here is a blurred image of my next celebrity. Guys, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me, and please make sure that you go follow Jacqueline and Lyndon and me. And I will... Oh, wait. There's another thing that I want to show... I want to tell you. So, Lyndon placed... I'm not sure if I mentioned this. Lyndon placed top 6 at one of the Olympic finals. I think it was in Beijing. Jacqueline Ferns placed top 6 at Miss World. How amazing is that? And our Afrikaans word of the week is inspirasie. The English version is inspiration. And that is what Jacqueline is to me. Inspirasie. Guys, I will see you all next week. Stay safe. Love you lots. 3, and in 2, and in 1.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Your Tammy Taylor, Mrs. South Africa 2020 is Jacqueline Ferns!